Hello, welcome back again. I am Inky God, and thank you for clicking in. If you are a new subscriber, please do well to click the red subscribe button so that you'll be part and parcel of the family. And if you are a returning subscriber, I do appreciate you for always coming back. So today I'm going to be talking about adoption processes in Nigeria as part of ACT, that is assisted reproduction techniques that I have discussed before now. So in case you are that kind of a person that you are not so buoyant enough to either go through the IVF, the IUI, the surrogacy, adoption will likely be the next option that you want to go ahead with. It is a process whereby a person assumes the parental responsibility of another person, either from the biological parent or a legal parent. So in legal adoption, the responsibility is permanently transferred to the legal parent. So the processes involved are in 6 steps as far as Nigeria is concerned anyway. So the number one is what is called pre-approval from the State Welfare Agency. In this aspect, the person have to write a letter via the State Welfare Agency asking the court to grant them the permission to start the adoption process. The next one will be application to the court. That is, if the state agency had approved your own application, the next process will be to make it known to the court. And the third step will be court-directed investigation by the State Government Welfare Agency. So the court gives the order for the State Welfare Agency to investigate the person or persons who are willing to adopt a child to know if they are suitable. Actually, that's the major reason for that particular step. And number 4 will be recommendation by welfare officers. That is, after the investigation has been carried out and they find you suitable, they actually have to report back to the court to tell them what they have investigated, the outcome of the investigation, and whether or not you are going to be given the permission to adopt or not. And number 5 will be court order. In this case, the court will actually invite you and every other processes that you need to undergo before the whole thing is finally done. And number 6 will be the final documentation, that is handing over the child, making other documents necessary for that child to actually be yours. So these are the 6 major steps you will have to undergo if you are adopting a child in Nigeria. The next thing is how long it will take for you to actually have access to the child you are adopting. In Nigeria, from the time you start to the time the child will actually be released to you will be between a year and a half, that is 1.5 years, that is 1.5 years, that is a year and 6 months, depending on the state. Actually, there is no federal law guiding adoption. Adoption is being regulated by the state laws. So, how much does it cost to adopt a child in Nigeria? Taking Lagos, for instance, the Lagos state government will always say that these children are not meant to be sold. So the actual money you're going to be paying is going to be for the paper documentations, yes. So if you look at it, how much can you even pay to buy a child? So what is expected for a person adopting a child in Nigeria to pay will be between $46 to $53. So tantamountly between 50,000 to 100,000. Depending on the state also, although there is no adoption regulation law in the northern part, so they don't practice that. But every other state in Nigeria do that. Who can adopt a child in Nigeria? So contrary to the claim that have been going around, some people have said that a woman is not permitted to adopt a child in Nigeria. That particular assertion is very, very wrong and is untrue. In Nigeria, everybody is open for adoption, whether they are couples or individuals. So male and female alike single and married will have to, they have the right to adopt a child, because according to the Child Rights Act, it makes provision for both the married and unmarried as long as the adopter is found suitable. So in Nigeria, the adoption law is done under statutory or customary law. Statutory and the customary law. But the rules regulating it differs from state to state. Like I said earlier on, there is no state in the northern part of the country that has any legislation on child adoption. But for the unmarried to adopt a child in Nigeria, that person must have attained the age of 35 years old. Whether you're whether you are an unmarried woman or an unmarried man, you must have attained the age of 35. And it is also recorded in the law that as a woman that is unmarried and you want to adopt a child, you can only adopt your gender. You cannot, as a woman unmarried, wanting to adopt a child, and you will be allowed to adopt a male child. No. So the unmarried male is allowed only to adopt a male child, while the unmarried female is only allowed to adopt a female child. And in addition to some of the things they will be bringing, you'll be asked to bring 2 passport photographs, medical certificate of fitness from any government hospital, evidence that the applicant is a citizen of Nigeria. Then you will also be required to present your international passport or the national ID card. If it is for the married, you will be asked to also provide the 2 passport photographs, medical certificate, each of you, both you and your husband. Then what to prove that you are really from Nigeria. Then you have to tender your declaration of age or certificate of birth. In this case, even the unmarried will also have to present that. Or you also submit the international passport or the national identification card, including your marriage certificate or sworn affidavits. So these are the major things that are needed for you to submit at the course of the court processions. So in conclusion, adoption in Nigeria is not restricted to any gender, or neither is it based on marital status, as the law makes provision for both genders, either married or unmarried. So that is the information as regards adoption in Nigeria.